Hey, what's up, everybody? You are now tuned into T.
And
And it's your girl, Jazzy JN.
Mike
And
Deezer.
we in the building, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. And yes, we in the same clothes because we batch doing these videos since we missed y'all.
Yeah, I could have took this out, threw it out.
Yeah, but it's the same day. It's like 5 minutes later. So we ain't changing clothes, y'all.
No,
Sorry.
not
But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to know times when we come out with videos. Sometimes it's a little random. We try to do them every day. But if we can't, make sure you got that bell on and make sure.
Yeah, we really don't have any
set days. So make sure all your notifications are on so you can check out the videos. All right. So what's today's video about, babe?
It's the Wonder Years, man.
The Wonder Years reboot.
Man, they did it good. They did it good.
Man.
They got 2 episodes out right now. And I'm watching it. I'm watching the first episode. I'm like, man, it's good. This is good. This is a good show right here. This is a good show. Man, I know the writer's going to mess up this show somehow.
Don't say that. No.
I'm like, man, I know something bad about to happen.
We're not going to say that.
Man.
We're not going to say
stay
that.
Good. I'm like, oh, man, stay good. They got a scene they about to do, talking about playing baseball with, the other team from across the way and everything. I'm like, oh, see, there you go. But stay good.
Man.
Stay good. And they actually put in some history in there. And, I won't spoil the whole show for you. Let you watch the show to see what that big part of history is. And wanted to wait to see what the second one was. The second episode just came out, and still good. Still liked it. They didn't try to take it a weird way or anything. It's still happy and fun, and it's definitely a show that you should watch. We barely even watch TV anymore.
Yeah.
But, this right here.
Great show.
Turn off the internet
and watch it.
And watch it, man.
So if you don't know, because I know we jumped into it without even kind of giving y'all a description, that's all right because we excited about it.
It's the Wonder Years, man. It's the Wonder Years.
If you never saw the Wonder Years back in the day, it was a show with Fred Savage. I don't know nobody else but Fred Savage, but it was a family. It was a young white boy coming of age story about him falling in love, all kind of different stuff. So if you're a younger generation person watching this, you probably have never heard of this. If you didn't watch TV, you probably never heard of it, but it was a show that was pretty popular back in the day, back in the 80s.
I barely watched the original.
Exactly, the original one.
Wonder Years.
I saw it, but I wasn't a watch every week person. But we knew who Fred Savage was and everything. Yeah. We knew who he was and everything. So back then, it was a very popular show. But they decided to do a remake with an all-black cast, y'all. All-black cast. And when I tell you these people are on point, on fire, they are doing great, and it's still set back in the times that the Wonder Years was set in. So on the white side, he was dealing with different things. He had his different coming of age because a white teenage child or a white middle school child is going to go through something. Yeah, he's going to go through something different. The young man playing he plays Dean. His name is Dean on this one. His real name is Elisha. He's going through things, and they're having to see things like being bused to a white school, things happening with Martin Luther King, things going on with the Black Panthers. And I mean, it is amazing. It's like a travel back in time to get to see that piece of history. And I love how they did it. So far, it is wonderful. And they're gonna have to throw some drama in there at some point.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's a show, but I think it's wonderful. And I love the fact that we really have to encourage these networks to continue to put a Black family structure on television. It is very important for our children. It is very important for entertainment. When me and Michael were growing up, we got to see Cosby Show. A Black mom and dad family that was together, that was doing good. We got to see a different...
Happy and lighthearted.
Exactly. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was a family
Happy
structure.
And lighthearted.
We got to see a different world where we saw Black kids going to college and doing... And think about it. Those shows...
With just some specks of drama.
Exactly. And those shows made a whole generation and made hard workers and family people and loving people. And if we just have representation as Lizzo and no family structure and every mom that comes on TV is not married, is not this, entertainment is very important. The music you listen to, the TVs you watch, the shows you watch, that's important. So we need Black families on TV. We need our children to see a family structure. We don't need them every time they look at the TV, it's a single Black mom or it's a Black dude with a white woman, because that's the only way it's going to be a happy family. We don't need to see that. And the media portrays that. So we need to really support the shows that is supporting Black families.
Black dad.
Black father teaching his son.
Authentic.
Exactly. He really does.
He's really an authentic Black dad.
The mom is authentic. She be cooking like all Black mamas be doing what we be doing. So like I think it has so much room to grow into something wonderful, and I think our community needs to support good shows like this.
The youngster, he act like a kid.
Exactly.
He act like a kid.
Nobody's having exactly. It is sister, wonderful to see.
She going through her thing.
She going through her thing as a teenager, growing up in the time. Sister. Man, exactly. Like
Black Panther
sister with the Black Panthers.
I mean,
so I'm telling y'all need to see this and see what they're going through. We wanted to make a video about that because we need positive images in the Black community. We want our kids to see that. This is a show at this point that I would let my 10, 12-year-old daughter, son watch.
Yeah, it's a family show.
It's a family show. So we need to push this. We need to encourage this. Even if like you don't necessarily like the show, I would say just watch it to give it some views so that the networks will continue to push this. You're going to like the show. Yeah, we love it. And we thought it was amazing. Yeah. And we thought that it's amazing that they're actually trying to put a Black family back on television. Yeah. Like, I can't even think of when's the last time we done seen an actual Black family, like a whole family.
Full Black family.
When's the last time has that been on TV?
One person just weird or something like that.
Exactly. I think My Wife and Kids might have been like the last show that they actually had like a Black family structure on. Like, we really don't see it that much. So
and it has some funny parts, but it's definitely not a comedy.
Exactly. It has serious parts, and it's talking about real things that were going on in that time. And I think it would be great to show your grandkids and a great way to start conversations with them about what's going on and what has happened back then. Because we know that a lot of times the oppressor is trying to kind of erase that. Yeah. They don't want you to know what happened. You see, they trying to take out anything that has to do with race in the school. They want you to think that white people just been perfect and ain't did nothing. They ain't do nothing to us or the Indians or nobody. So we need to make sure we keep those things alive. And I think this is a good way to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, so definitely TNT puts the stamp of approval on the Wonder Years. We say go check it out.
I'm still like, man, oh man, don't mess this thing up, man. Don't mess this thing up. Oh, Don Cheadle, he's the narrator.
Yeah.
And he's really good.
He's really good.
It's I think it's being produced by like
Georgia Dulé Hill is in it. Yeah, Dulé Hill. They said he was in The West Wing. I never watched The West Wing, so I'm not sure. But if you've seen The West Wing, Dulé Hill, he is the father in it, and he does a great job. So I definitely say y'all go check out the show, support the show, and comment below, what was your favorite Black show that you used to watch? Was it Jeffersons? Was it, oh man, I can't even think now. I'm trying to think all of Sanford and Son. We had Moving On Up. With like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which one was it? Like, what did you see? Which one was your favorite shows that y'all used to watch that bring back nostalgia and that just gave you that happy feeling? So let us know. We want to know. Comment down below and let us know if you've checked out The Wonder Years and if you saw it. And if you did, what do you think? Anything else, babe?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to T. T. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Much love, family.
What you do if I say? Tell her you want to start going together, man. Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. Hey, stop it. Hey, say you're sorry.
Man, she's tough.
I know. I dig it.
It's weird to grow up in a time when your mom and dad have to give you the police talk, or when a presidential election creates a racial divide. But it was 1968, the year I turned 12, the age of locker rooms, bullies, and girls.
My mom's making me wear pantyhose. Yuck. Yeah. Yuck.
12 was the age I was gonna figure out what my bag was. I'd never be as popular as my sister, as smart as my mom, or as bad as my dad.
Be cool. What kind of music professor would I be if my daughter didn't go to college? Bad enough my son doesn't have rhythm.
Hey,
Yet. My son doesn't have rhythm yet.
Front of the box, watch the fastball.
Back of the box, watch the curve.
If you got a problem with the way I coach, say so. But you stick to the do-re-mis, and I stick to the 1, 2, 3.
That doesn't even make sense. He just rhymed.
Some people didn't feel like we needed to mix black people with white people. I didn't understand all that.
What's happening, Chad? How's it going, Quentin?
Black Jesus, you're trying too hard.
But I decided what my bag would be. The Great Uniter.
Think about how blessed it'd be to have our teams play each other.
Why would you want to play with a bunch of white boys?
Why does that matter? How do you know if you don't try? Isn't that what you're always telling me?
What would you do if
I feel different everywhere I go. When I'm with Corey and Brad, we all feel different. I finally get to feel the same as everybody else.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna get a little high.
It's the little things that you remember all your life. Your first hit, your first kiss, the first time your dad lets you know that he sees you. Well, I still hadn't had the other two, but boy, did that third one feel good.